I welcome you into this video tutorial. So today we are going to see how we can design a simple church flyer. Alright, so we are going to design something like this. So I've imported what we are going to design. Alright, so this is what we are going to see how we can design something like this. Very simple. And if this is your first time seeing my video, watching my video, you're welcome to my channel. In this channel, I drop video on graphic design every day. If you stick around, you'll learn a lot. If you have not subscribed, what you have to do is just go and subscribe, hit the subscription button and turn on the notification bell so that anytime I drop a new video, you'll get notification. Alright, so if you have question after this video tutorial, you can also ask in the comment section. Please like and share this video so that others can learn. Alright, so we are going to design something like this. So I've imported this. You can get the background we are going to use for this design using our Pinterest app, and I have made an introduction to this Pinterest app. You can go there and watch the video. Alright, so the first thing that we are going to do is just to import our background. Alright, so for those who are new to pixellab, here's where you can import your background. Alright, so if you click them, and then we want to get our background from gallery. So what we are going to choose is this from gallery. Alright, so if you click on it, then it will direct you to your gallery. Then you choose the one that you want, and here's the background that I want. You choose it like this. So the background is too small, the image size is too small. So if you want to resize or give it a larger shape or larger size, you click on these three dots here. If you click on it, and you will see image size. Click on image size. Then I want it to have an equal height and width. Here is height, so I want it to have equal height and equal width. So I'll set it as 1280. Alright, so you click on OK. You can see the thing has stretched in order to give us our image size. So we have to start, and if you notice, our background is too light than the one we have here. Here is too light than here. Okay, what can we do to obtain such? What we have to do is just click on this effect, which is here. If you click on it, the best thing to do in this situation is just to reduce the brightness. By clicking on brightness, then you reduce it to whichever level you want, and I want it to be at this level, -57 is okay. Alright, so we are done with the background. The next thing is this logo. Let us import this logo. Let us keep it this way so that we start designing. The first thing is this logo. So if you are designing this for another church, you can ask them for their logo. Even if they don't have logo, it's not a must. You can just put only the name of the church and other details. Alright, so this is just to show you that you can put use logo without logo. So alright, so if you want to import your logo or any shape from your gallery, then you can click from this import when you are in any shapes, or you can click on this plus sign. So I normally use this plus sign excuse me. So when you click on it, then you now see from gallery into gallery. So here's the logo I'm going to make use of. Then click on this check mark. If you notice, this logo has a background of black, so you have to change it to, you have to remove that background. So if you want to remove background, come to this erase column. You're going to make this of erase column. You can also change this background with the tips that I've provided for those who watched my video. I've created a video where you can remove the background of an image, because using this method is not effective. Alright, so the next thing you are going to do is click on this enable button. Then you are going to click on this pencil icon here for you to choose the color you want, because this thing will automatically remove white background. But let us choose the color which we want to remove, which is black. So you drag it to the point where you want to remove. If you bring it here, it will shine yellow, meaning you are going to remove yellow. So when it shines black, then you are going to remove black. Then you click on this check mark. You can see the thing of remove the black background. Alright, so you have to resize so that we keep it design I've started already, so you reduce it to something like this. Alright, so the next thing is just give it a relative position. Alright, so let us keep it at the middle or happy on the center. So the thing you are going to click here is this one. Sorry, this is what we are editing, not this. Right, so you click on this, the same procedure. Alright, so it's okay. Then the next thing is now to add our text. Alright, for you to add a text, you have to click here. Here is for text, here is for shape, here is for background, and here is for effect. Alright, so you click on text, you then click on this plus sign for you to add a text. Then you click on edit. And the first thing that is there is I think assembly of code Nigeria. So I've got comma Nigeria. Alright, so this is as if the head or the name of the church. So what you're going to click, if you notice our text was on small letter, but I later turned this to capital letter suddenly. So if you want to do that, all you have to do is click on this T here and it will turn it to capital letter automatically. So you click on OK when you are done. Alright, so you keep it this way. The next thing we are going to do is just to change the font. For this practical, for this tutorial, I'm going to make use of this font. Alright, so you click on it. I think it's okay this way. Then the next thing you're going to do is just give it, place it in a relative position by using this. Right, click this one. It's okay. Then you can lock these shapes. Let me show you what I clicked on. Click here for you to lock your shape. This is what you want. Okay, it's okay like this. Then the next thing is now this define power assembly. Alright, so we go to test again. In order for us to add another test, we add divine assembly. Wait, let me check the exact thing there. Divine power assembly. Alright, divine power assembly. Then we have to make it in capital letter. We have to put it in capital letter. So click there and it will turn to capital letter. Alright, so we have gotten what we want. Reduce it to something like this. It's okay. Then we are going to give it a style, which will be bold style. Click on style and give it a bold style. Then come to color, give it a yellow color. It's okay. Alright, it's okay. Just keep it this way. Then use relative position so it will be at the center also. It's okay. Alright, the next thing is this present youth in worship. Right, so you go to your test again, click on test, and you click, then you type present, and you come to font. We are going to change the font. Click on font. Alright, for this tutorial, I'm going to make use of this font. This is Grand Hotel Regular. Right, so you click on it, you click on OK. Then let us place it here. So present, I think it's okay like this. Okay, like this. Then you're going to test again. We are going to add another test, which is this youth in worship. Alright. So all we are going to write now is youth worship. Then click on this T to make it in capital letter. Place it like this. Then we are going to change the font by just clicking on font. Let me check for the font I'm going to make use of. Alright, so here's the font I'm going to make use of. This one here. You click on it. Then we're going to separate this. We are going to add a white space or a gap between these two words. Alright, so for us to do that, we come to line spacing. Click on line spacing. Alright, so when you click on it, then you now increase I think it's okay like this. Then the next thing we are going to do is just to add a yellow color to our design. It's okay. Then the next thing is done this in youth in worship. So let us add that in. You click on text, you click on edit, then you type in capital letter. Alright, so let us increase this size so that we can be able to drag it to this point. Then we can now reduce. Then the next thing we're going to do is that we're going to so give it a style. We're going to give it a bold style. Alright, click on style, click on this B. For to give it a bold style, click on B. This one is for italics, this one is for underline, this one is to undo. Alright, so we click on B. Then the next thing we're going to do now is give it a red color. Alright, then the next thing is that we notice that alright, it has a white color under a red background, so we are going to give it a background. So we can also give it this background using shapes or by using this background here. If you click on background and click on the enable button, you're going to choose red color. Alright, so you can still reduce how this thing appears. So let us reduce the bottom padding. Yes, it's okay to 12 minus 12. Then let us reduce the top padding. Alright, it's okay like this. I think this cool. Alright, so let us use position to position to where we'll reduce this size a little bit. I think this is fine now. It's okay. Alright, so now the next thing is this thing that is here. I think that's this one. Alright, so the next thing is just to get a shape by clicking on shape, which is Alright, so the next thing is to get a shape by clicking on shapes. Then click here. Alright, so you have to have this shape. Alright, I think this is good. Let me lock some elements, some of the design by clicking there. Let me lock some of them. Alright, so it's okay like this. And this one I'm going to place it this way. It's going to be something like this. It's okay. Then let me lock it up. First, let me keep it in a relative position by using this. It's okay. Then I can unlock it. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is to add desk, which is venue, church, or teacher. Normal way to add your test. Right, venue, which will be church or teacher. Then we place it this way. We're going to give it a style which will be bold. Alright, I know you're not seeing it because of the color. We're going to give it a red color. Now, if you notice, there are two colors in this right up. The venue has a red color, while the church auditorium has a black color. For us to do such, then let us see how we can do it. If you go to color, click on color, then you scroll down, you will see this. You're going to see something like this. Alright, so you have to drag this thing so that it will only be the side that has venue. It will only cover the side that has venue. Alright, so if you check, this side is no more in that light blue effect. Alright, so now let us apply that red color. That means this red color that we are going to apply is only going to apply to this venue. Alright, you can see it, the venue have shown and is now showing red color. Then click on this check mark and go back to color again. That's the second time. Then you're going to drag this so that we get only church auditorium. Then you add it on a black color. Alright, it's very simple. Alright, so I think you can position it like this. It's okay. And the next thing is just to get other shapes. Let us get this circle shape, which we will write the day. Alright, so and we have to give it a red color. It's okay. Then I think it's okay. Like this. I use position to give it a better position. Okay, it's good. Then let us add text, which is Monday in a short form. MON. Then make it be capital letter. Then I'm going to give it a style, which it will be bold. Yes. Then let's increase the size so that we can be able to drag it to this point. Then we can now reduce. Alright, it's okay like this. Then the next thing is this 10th, which is the main date. Just note that when you are designing this type of thing, you make sure that you get the correct details from your client or for the person you are designing it for. We are going to give this one also a style which will be bold, and then a black color. Now we have to reduce it to something like this. Is okay. Nice one. Alright, let me use position. Okay. Then the next one is this November 2024. It can depend anytime. Alright, so November 2024. We are only going to apply color in this one, so I'm going to apply a red color to this one, and it's okay. Let's use position and reduce this size small. It's okay like this. And keep it. Then let us form that black shape that separate those elements inside our white box. Something like this. Let's use position. It's okay. Let me shift it to the left hand side. Small. Alright, so the next thing is now this time, which is 10 a.m. Alright. We're going to give it a style which will be bold. And then we give it a red color. Reduce the size to something like this. It's okay. Alright, so the next thing is this assembly of code Nigeria. Is like repeating the same detail that is up here. So for us to not waste time, let us do it in a simple way. Due to that we have locked this shape, just come over here and scroll down where you see what we want, which is these two letters, these two tests. So for us to copy them, just click on this thing here. When you click on it, then you click on this copy icon, which is here. Then you copy the thing automatically. So we are going to copy the two. Alright, so you can see the thing we copied, they have displayed. Look at the first one and look at the second. The thing we are going to just do is to add this one on a black color, so it is more simple for us. Sorry, I'm rotating this. My God. Alright, it's okay like this. If you notice that there is a big spacing in between these two, so let us go to line spacing so that we can reduce it. I think it's okay like this. Alright, so then the next one is this divine power assembly. Just add it to add a black color to it, make it to be black, then you reduce and keep it here. Let us use size, let us increase It's okay, we're almost done with our design. So the next thing is just to add this shape. Just stretch it anyhow you want, sure. Then keep it like this. Then we have our text to become, and let's put it in a capital letter Ultra on a black color. Just add a button. I don't need to change any font. So it's not a must that you would use millions of fonts in one design. You can just use two or three or four. It's okay. So let us give it place it in a position, a better position, using our relative position. Alright, so I think we are done with our design. We are done with our design, and it looks like what we have here. Alright, so this is just a simple church flyer. I'm still going to drop more video on this church flyer, which will be a complex one, but for those who are beginners in this graphic design journey, this is just a basic one that you can learn. I'm still going to drop more video on this church flyer because it's a very hard flyer to design. Alright, so thank you for staying to the end of this video. By the next video, we are still going to see more practical aspects of this flyer design. Alright, so if you have any question, just drop it under the comment section. I see you in the next video.